modern prelim has started, so we should be clicking our amuletos already. And it's insane, so I keep. Opponent leads on a leyline of the Golgari Pact, which is at best admirable, at worst pathetic. I lead on Saga Amulet, the dream start in game 1, and I pass to my opponent. While the limited gaming is going to be happening on the second screen now. Opponent plays Flourish Run and passes. Let's play the Otawara and pass. So the danger could be the Thrall, Doorkeeper Thrall next turn, but it's not a big danger. I just play a Titan, it doesn't trigger. Fine. In the meanwhile, in limited, I both flooded, but I can't use any of my cards, so I'm both flooded and screwed. Arena of Glory. Alright, MTG Arena of Glory. Alright, so if my opponent passes with 2 mana, that's probably is going to be the Thrall. Now, what can I do about that? Nothing too specific. I think I just tap 6 mana for a Titan and that's it. Next turn I should be able to Scapeshift with 2 lands, 2 amulets, Titan in hand, Otawara, perhaps. If they don't have the Thrall, I win. If they do, we keep playing. Alright. How am I today? Siemaneczko Olsen. Wykurwiście mam. In the limited game, I'm activating Shita Varma. To which my opponent kills her. So my rat became a 2-2. That's not much of an upside. That sucks. Nice strategy for opponent. Doesn't Spelunking break Amulet? No, not really. Watch this YouTube short, it explains the interaction. Alright, opponent taps out for Ścion, so we won. Never heard of Zapiekanka? That's crazy. Zapiekanka is a very basic food in Poland, I guess. Notably, they didn't play the Draco pre-combat to give extra hexproof. Doesn't seem to matter. Flame of Draco is pretty wild. Like, how does a person ever beat it if they are using removals to try to win the game? They just can't. Alongside Leyline, that is. I do not have the Dryad in my deck, so this is gonna be a bit long. Is the new anti-breach tech the card Primeval Titan? Partially, but it's also Sylvan Safekeeper. Kill every land and bounce everything, make 5 Titans and pass. Well, that is indeed what I would do, yeah, but I mean, I know how my deck works. Thank you very much. I'm actually double queuing a limited game on the other screen, that's why it appears I'm thinking, but I'm actually not. Played at your LGS tonight, had 2 different opponents tell me how Amulet is busted and they agree with Spike. Bro, the Spike propaganda is insane. I never realized that Spike is such an evil individual. I thought he was a chill guy. But then he's an actual hater. It's crazy. Spike claims you are a cyber bully. In a Magic the Gathering way or an actual way? An Amulet Titan way. Maybe. I guess maybe I just am. The last Spike match we played was pretty funny when he was actually like just a tiny little bit away from a Magus, which I had 0 outs for in my deck list for that tournament. And then just died to a turn 3 Scapeshift barely. Anyways, so it's kind of funny. This game 1, yeah. Thanks. Cool. It's game 1, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you, Canister. Enjoy. Enjoy the knowledge. I pass. Should be good enough to win next turn. 4 Titans, opponent at 13 life. In my limited game, my opponent simply attacked into my Thundering Brood Wagon with a flyer, which was nice of them. Have to pay for 1 pack, I think. Oh no, they have flash. That's crazy. Cool. Titans attack you. -8 for my opponent. I don't know if I should have Bojuka Bog against their deck. Maybe not really, because it's not like they escape flash often. Well, board out Saga because it's the easiest for them to attack. What does Sylvan Safekeeper do against Breach? It protects Collector Ouphe from death. Opponent's deck probably runs a shit ton of consigns. Again, board and tracker for lulz. 64. Probably could trim Scapeshift or two. Keep, nice hand. Could lead on Tolaria West. Probably should, actually. So I can play Amulet, Woodland Grazer. Saw a Titan list running Springhard Nantuko. Seems cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I never actually tried it because it requires you to play Dryad ×4 ideally. Because the combo with Springhard Nantuko is that you put it on your Grazer or Dryad of the Elysian Grove, and you can make infinite copies with an Amulet and a bounce land. So that's the reason to play the card. I typically don't play Dryad all that much, so that's why I'm not excited to run it. And I just skip it most of the time. Whoa, not even ditching, not discarding anything. Their hand is just this stacked. Just fully the greatest hand ever, and their land is Thundering Falls. That's kind of crazy. Does it work to enchant a Titan? Yeah. You also win if you enchant a Titan and you have an Amulet. You just make infinite Titans, and well, not infinite, but because eventually you run out of lands in your deck, but you make plenty of Titans. Where? Okay. What do I think about Elesh Norn? She doesn't feel like a high priority card to me, but it's good. If your deck could play up to 10 Grazers, would I play Flare of Cultivation? I guess that's a good question. I probably still would prefer not to because of the forest count. Will I go to Utrecht? Yes, I will. I am going to Utrecht indeed. Very sad, I need to skip Utrecht with my Titan deck arriving this week. That is indeed very sad. You'll probably find more opportunities to game. Maybe. What if I get a tracker here? Is it perhaps reasonable? Do I plan to release a new sideboard map? I do, yes. Lightning Bolt. Tireless Tracker was incredible, chat. Keep Lightning Bolt post board, so they must not have too many great cards. Or you can Woodland Tracker next turn, play a land, or TOS for a Titan, perhaps also reasonable. I don't want to copy Tracker, I'm not sure if that's actually the best. It's probably stupid over just casting a Titan, given that Titan needs a turn. Yeah, probably. Dash Ravagan. My Lotus Field got exiled. Sad. Sad but true. What do I think of some Titan players cutting map from the deck? Kenny? I would not cut map. But if some Titan players want to, I mean, you can do what you want. Maybe 6th time indeed. WTF, 2 trackers. Just trying not to die to Tribal Flames, which 6 seems better at accomplishing. Should have kept the black up, probably, if I just remember. Aftermath Analysis. Oh, there's no EDV. Of course. Okay, bros, I lost my gigapathetic sealed match on the other screen, so now I can focus fully and accept my 1 free result. But I can fully focus on playing the zoo game, investigating with Tireless Tracker and all of that jazz. How come Spelunking works as a May? It's simple. Let me explain that to you. It just does. This short explains the interaction. Lotus Field, that's awesome. You just choose which replacement effect you apply, so you have a decision to make. Keeper through, it actually makes things giga annoying to go through, so it's actually kind of nice. I mean, I could possibly die to burn. But I can't really kill my opponent this, and I could set up Spelunking, bounce Spelunking to gain 4 more. It's just very slow to do. Scapeshift, cool. Do I not feel like it's really good having my entire gameplay shut down by Doorkeeper Thrall? Actually, it's not all that shut down, like, it's actually fine. We're doing good, I'm winning this game. Zajebisty consign. Wy kurwiście tutaj skontrowałeś mi. Imponująco wręcz. I guess still I can die to bad and they have Tribal Flames. They could actually kill me, so I should have played around that. I should have spent mana gaining life with Spelunking. Seems like they didn't draw burn. But I won game 1, right? So I could just spend 7 minutes gaining 8 extra life and winning this much in the process. So a little bit of a misstep. Is Consign really good against Amulet? I've rarely seen it do decent things. It's pretty bad. People love to sideboard it. Doesn't do all that much. There are some things that it does. Let me kill the opponent and I'll show you what is important. But basically, Consign works against just a few cards in a deck. It would be not too bad against the main deck. Advantages of Safekeeper is just to protect Ouphes from death against Breach. It's that simple. This is actual burn, holy shit. Well, in that case, so if I play Saga, I have a turn 3 kill. But I take 4 more damage from the Goblin Guide. If I play Vestige Grazer Saga, I block 4 damage, but my kill is a turn 4 kill unless I draw something. Because I'll make a construct next turn, then I'll fetch, copy Amulet, and I play Bassa, and I only have 5 on turn 3, so I need to turn 3 play Vestige and then turn 4 Rot Farm. If I draw Spelunking, Explore, Pact, or Scapeshift, it's still a turn 3 kill, so it seems worth it to just block the Goblin Guide. And a turn 4 kill against like a blocked Goblin Guide should be good enough still. Kind of wild to see Burn. I haven't played against Burn in ages. Do you have any so-called spies? Bolt Wave, yeah. New card, sort of. Pretending Grazer won't take a Searing Blaze. Then I block 2 damage from the guide because I get to jump with the construct. Unless it also gets blazed, then it doesn't. 2 guides. Holy shit, 2 guides. Sound respect, so turn 3 kill indeed. I used to play so many decks that were just so bad against Baron. KCI was kinda rough. Omnath, not yeah, Omnath, those were the worst. Those decks were just so barren to burn. But people actually started playing burn specifically to counter them. The Beans decks. It is nice to not to lose to burn, because then you win. And losing to burn just feels rough. It's like there's just no escape. It's like fighting Dag of Ur. There is no escape. Dzień dobry, F. Skóra. Opponent concedes to 2 semi-growth chambers. Do I have any tools that look useful against burn? Not really, I guess I just resubmit. The power of semi-growth chamber. Many simply scoop. No, expedition map is just like, why would you board out expedition map in a race matchup? Makes no sense to me. Cause it's slow. No, it is not slow, it's fast. It actually helps you be fast. It actually helps you be faster, and like, I'm not planning on drawing it. It's gonna speed me up by not being drawn. Mulligan. I'll play Mulligan to 6 as well, and this hand seems great. Oh, Callister, I thought you were supposed not to draw expedition map. Isn't that what you said? You got me, bro. I will in fact keep the expedition map in my hand, because it is slow. Doom, 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 doom. Hoping for no Eidolon, honestly. Werther, oh no. Opponent War and Tor. But I'm still at 20, so I guess maybe I'm going to dodge Blood Moon. Okay, we don't quite win next turn, but close. Molten Rain. No Werther in their last list though. Amulet top deck is big. It was a very good top deck, I agree. MTGO is lagging so much, is it? It's been fine for me lately. The lag was actually gone. I summon Golgari Rot Farm. Nice burn deck, yeah. Boros Charm, alright. I take it back. You are a fearsome opponent. Tixki 92. My life total does feel threatened. Idol of the Great Revel, no? Whoa, whoa. Whoa! So we have a Prelim game that has started, which I forgot. Small gun. I'm at 18 minutes. This is a keep. Golgari Titan. Dawn. Mox from the graveyard. Well. Kill Breach. Actually, I have another one. Okay. Did I not find anything? Kurwa no i miał dwa i chuj. I took my amulet, sad. I think keeping up the Ouphe was fairly safe and I was supposed to do that, I just somehow didn't. Which ended up being really bad. After all of that thinking, I just misstepped somehow. But if I made the Ouphe in the upkeep, I think it seemed like they didn't have the solution to that. We lost the 2 post-sport games, opponent was definitely one step ahead. And also these many chat lethal lines which told me to do many plays I couldn't, kind of threw me off. So yeah, of course, streamer blaming chat. But it is what it is, chat. Osiem, 90, 11, 12. Seems good. But yeah, Counterspell Breach, this is the future of Breach, chat. Once Breach adopts counterspells, can no longer lose to anything. It's just incredible. Splinter Twin Breach. Holy shit, remember Splinter Twin? I almost forgot about its existence. Oops, no bounce land. Guess I just need to haste 2 Titans, so... What did Mr. Mostovsky play in your RCQ? I don't know who that is, so I can't tell you. Jakieś znaki szczególne albo inne sposoby na rozpoznanie? Zero 3 drop shared, no idea. Rock Cup, to berniarzem grał, no. W sensie berniarzem był w sumie. I can go to Yemen. World if you could auto stack all of your amulet triggers and then the future being futuristic and bright meme. Nie no weź no, serio? A pierdolę. Kurwa, no ja to powiem drugi raz. Dobra, jest git. To powiem jednak. I think we have to play around Emperor of Bones as well. Hasting. This is game 1 chat, by the way. Only takes this much because I was double queuing and I showed up with 18 seconds on the clock, but still challenging nonetheless. Oops, almost screwed myself. All of that because I was lazy and didn't make an extra Titan. I thought my opponent can't really do anything with the 2 mana. I know they didn't equip the Shadow Spirit, so technically it was face up that they had something, but come on, Dismember. I spent 11 minutes this game. Hi. Your move. I made food, reheated my frozen fasolka o bretońsku to eat it, and I couldn't even eat it now because I had to click so intensely. Sad. Fasoleczka. You never understand people not conceding when dead. That's because opponent believes that Magic Online clock is part of Magic Online gameplay. Clock is a part of Magic Online gameplay, and you could lose the timing out, so. Consign. Is it wrong to not concede? It is not. Might as well. Już mi się Harbinger to zespawnował przypadkiem kątem oka, już dostałem pierdolca prawie. If you would have lost IRL and are you not considering on MTGO, you are just salty. Why? Let's say if you get hit by a car in GTA and you don't actually go to a hospital IRL, but you would go to a hospital in GTA, right? Or IRL. If you would get hit by a car IRL, you would go to a hospital. But in GTA, you would not go to it. Maybe you would go to a hospital in GTA, but not to a real one. Not in America, fair. I guess maybe bad comparison. Alright, the food is still very hot. I have to play fast. Party rock! Oh no, it's Doughty Doughty. Nerdego F. Nihil Spellbomba. 4 minutes on the clock, let's fetch a Tireless Tracker. Punished for not grazing last turn. Psychic Prog. I guess I wasn't really punished for not grazing. Well, I guess I will get the clue back at some point. Bojuka is actually a tough card for Scapeshift. I should probably trim some Scapeshifts. O, wygrałeś pieniężową ligę grając Celestnie Aurami. Gratuluję. Czyber Stockholm Syndrome. Wyczepiście. What cards does my opponent have available with Dotty Dotty? Grazer? Discard Frog, okay. Dwa, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chat, great. Like, Tracker actually is giga impressive whenever I have it in play. Surprisingly so. Maybe I'll die to consign. Somehow. Aj kurwa dupa i teraz jest 6 latania i przegrywam. Pizda. 3 minutes for the next game. The tracker is very impressive. Sport down on Scapeshift. No time to click through all of that anyways. Two Sagas. Saga looks like constructs seem pretty good against villain. But we have to speedrun MTG.com right now. So I could have played around Consign by fetching 6. I should have done that. But no time to fully consider all 4 and against that I can perform. I don't know if Hanweir was the best play here, probably not. Doubty. Ah, Tireless Tracker saved me in time. Yeah, I should have kept 4 Sagas versus this deck this entire time. It's mono black. It only has Consign, so Consign, since it's both weak to constructs and amulets, it's not that Consign is actually any good. Versus me. Oh, kurwa. Tracker makes big constructs, I guess. Really? Get Dothy? Botsies? Sure. Oh, we have Dismember. Let's see. My bomb. Urza Saga again, another one? That's crazy. I have 1 minute chat. Can I get there? Doubty. Not the best play, but the one I couldn't make. Just attack them next turn. Die to another Emperor of Bones or any way to deal 1 damage, but I don't think they should have many. 38 seconds to actually finish this hacking game. Make construct haste, that's my hope. 3 blockers? Fuck. Kurwa mać. Can I get one more attack? I'm getting slightly nervous, chat. When these 3 blockers, so I guess they need to top deck something insane. Might. Ah, I guess if they top deck a creature. 20 seconds, no time to play 6 and attack with her. No co tam wymyślasz? Explora? Żeby strzubić kurwa potwora? Potworem to ty jesteś, jak tak grasz. No czas. Kumplu. Dobra, może jest czas. No, I guess 6 is not lethal. Tak, is good. We have a map for Bounce Land. Coburn always plays Eldrazi's. And reveals the Warrior of Destiny, so it's probably that deck. Huh? No Herigast? That's crazy. 4 Stone Brian. My brain went stoned. Real. Those are strong to exile. Rumble. Describe taste. Meaty. Smoky. Tomatoey. Slightly acidic. Very nice overall. What is the dish? It's fasolka po bretońsku, which translates to baked beans, but it's like, well, there's beans, I guess, mostly with kielbasa, but I think that is a little bit, it doesn't really describe everything. I guess I actually cannot win on turn 3 with this hand. Sauce is savory. The sauce is based on tomato. It's a bit sweet. No w sensie, but it's spam. You are very sweet, Jędrek. It's just like a dish that everyone makes, but all versions are slightly different. Kinda? Fasolka po bretońsku. Oryginalny przepis na fasolkę po bretońsku zakłada wcześniejsze nauczenie suchej fasoli i jej ugotowanie. Pamiętajcie o tym. Ingredients. Beans. The recipe calls for dry beans that you are supposed to soak for overnight. 250 grams of bacon. 250 grams of kielbasa. 1 big onion. 2 teeth of Garlic. I guess it's not the word you use in English. You don't see a teeth of garlic, but you call it like that in Polish. No jest napisane, stoi ząbki, nie? One puszka of tomatoes and tomato concentrate, or you could use passata. I use passata, I think. I don't remember. And also free English herbs, one laurel leaf, and 2 flat spoons of dried majeranek. No co ty, kurwa? Zawsze musi mieć te gówno tego Mycostrona? Co trafisz? No, Mirrorpoola? Myślisz, że to ci pomoże? Ziomuś, jesteś skreślony już. Dobry żarcik Osen w sumie. Taki vibe starego wuja. Let's go canister making amulet tier 0. Tier 0 or 1. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Hope you make it tier 0 and in the next list Amulet and Breach say goodbye. A week-long timeout. Did it go through? Very hateful thing to say. Read the room, my friend. Primeval Titan serving as a way to put 2 more Crumbling Vestiges into place so that my second Scapeshift actually has enough material to properly pop off fully. We live in the future. But imagine the audacity, you come into canister stream and you just Bontac Amulet. Alright, chat, it is not a trick question, so just answer me. You're not gonna get timed out now. Would you be surprised if in 5 years Amulet of Vigor is banned in Modern? Coburn has Magus in the sideboard? There's no way. No way he does. Not surprised at all. Not surprised. Surprised no. Sad yes. I'll be surprised and sad. I would be giga surprised. Imagine banning Amulet Titan so that we can play with Tifa Lockhart. That's cringe. Actually, Wizards wants to earn money, so they want you to play with Tifa Lockhart. Dobra, Przemek, nikt cię nie pytał o zdanie już. Za każdym razem to mówisz. I mean the card or the deck overall, the card. I'd imagine in 5 years there would be an even better interaction than we have now. It will keep the deck in check. Keeping in check has never worked out for anyone. You love the return of Mr. Beast we have been seeing in Amulet lists. You do, yeah. Mr. Beast is truly a marvel. Labyrinth. One is coating. Liquid metal coating, more like liquid metal coping, haha. Land. Fuck. No nie, mapę dobrałem na Karnolda, kurwa. Niedobrze. Do I think it's deck for energy or also with choice? What? Sideboard. What? I think I need you to rephrase your question. Maybe I'll understand it better. Alright, turns out it actually wasn't liquid metal coping. Need to draw bounce line and then what? That's still not good enough. Bounce line and Grazer, I guess that's my out. No i dupa. Would you rather prepare for energy or white-black, I guess? For the more popular of those two decks, right now it's white-black. This member is pretty meaningful against white-black. If you kill their Felia or Ketramos, they are not left with much, honestly, and they just die to your deck in a regular way. While Boros is kinda weak to the Pyroclasm, but it's not a be-all end-all card anyways. Sometimes it doesn't actually even end up matching up all that well against them. Sweeping was also sort of better when Ring was a card. And I mostly, I mostly wanted to play it to beat Orim's Chant, which I think Energy still plays often, but one copy. I like Guvno. Why not play Elesh in the sideboard now? Because I don't care. Jezus Maria. Czemu muszę jeszcze jedną kartę odłożyć, no? To jest tragedia. Why no more Seal? Frog decks... Frog or Chulus decks don't exist anymore. They are not on Harbinger. Seal 6 matched up specifically well against that one specific build. It wasn't all that insane anyways, but basically the deck it was good against doesn't exist anymore, so not worth to spend sideboard slots. It was actually quite popular during Prague. But even then it was probably questionable if you should spend sideboard slots on that. Dajcie tytan jakiegoś. Peluna. No to poczekamy. I mean, it probably depends on what they think is in my hand. I mean, Stonebraiding Titan is just kind of a little bit of a pathetic play. The mind games, it's not even a mind game. Like, I think if my opponent thinks I have a Titan, you could. But I'm not Doom Switch. I don't understand that. I'm not Doom Switch. I mean, if my opponent thinks I have a Titan in hand, naming Growth Chamber makes sense. It's just that I don't have Titan in my hand because I put it back from my mulligan. Sad. Hello, Xenovan. Thank you for not punishing me for my Clockman's use, I guess. No i na chuj się pyta, nie? That's tricky, I can't GSE for Titan now. Well, then you screwed with non-lethal on play, which is a bit weird. Sir, what would you Stonebrain if you were your opponent? Well, if my opponent thinks I have a Titan in hand, I would Stonebrain Chamber. Like, this was a real answer. So if I get Mr. Beast, I don't have lands in hand, that's bad. So I guess I just do get Analyst. And hope for a good mill. Boseiju. Lumina better in this spot. Lumina not in my deck. But indeed, that is true. So I guess I'm actually left with not all that much in my deck, so we have to think now. Blue untap, colorless untap, green untap, green black untap, green black. Bounce the bounce lands. Whoops. Make green. Bounce the bounce lands. Cyrus 2. Holy shit. Well. So you don't loop because I didn't sacrifice the bounce land. Infinite mana but nothing to do? No, I would have Infinite Boseiju, but I can't. So I have very finite mana actually right now, but it's good. Next turn we can Infi Boseiju. I don't have a land in play, and no, that was bad. That was bad. Because now my opponent can play a soul land into Mycospawn. I don't have Delirium. And exile my woodland, and I can't protect my woodland by turning it into a Aftermath Analyst. That was actually a little bit bad. Not good. My opponent has the Mycospawn, so now it's Mr. Beast only, I guess. Mr. Beast alone. Cringe. Should bounce Boseiju, lol. Boseiju, lol. Well, I've only seen the woodland from the Spelunking, so that's the reason for that. I shouldn't have activated the Analyst. I should have just kept it up. Then if my opponent targets the woodland, I get to copy Analyst, and now I can't. Why no Dryad anymore? I'm just checking if I can play on Magic Online with no Dryad. Seems doable. But without Dryad and without Lumina, I think I should board 6 against Eldrazi's. One fetched a Stomping Ground untapped, which suggests an instant, but also they would have 6th. But I can also draw one of my 4 Scapeshifts, and that's good still. Largely, I guess I summon Mr. Beast and put most of the lands in play, and I haste most of them. Most beasts. It is game free. So the ultimate decider. Chooses no cards. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. I don't think my opponent could mess up much with Emrakul, and they might actually kill themselves if I draw a blank, right? Unless they bounce Saga. Takenuma loops with Analyst without having to go through T-West. It's pretty bad. I tried it, it was horrible. Hanweir. Alright, chat, I won the Scapeshift. Whoa, didn't pick up Saga? That's crazy. No, I guess they didn't pick up anything yet. Lotus, co? Aha, bo nie zagrasz szalona w te spelunki, no dobra. Już się zesrałem, że coś odpierdala tutaj ziomek. Well, that remains the same. I want to join Scapeshift. I'm probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, it's fine that they floated. 16 damage, so I'm not dead. Bolt. Stone Rain. Emrakul. Devourer. Seems like Emrakul. Orcos Lex Commando. Emrakul is gonna cost, what, 5 mana? They add an instant and a tribal card to their graveyard right now. 8 types. Very cheap for an Emrakul. Scry's 2 top. Alright, show me what you've got. Another Emrakul. So if I draw a blank and in my extra turn I just draw a Scapeshift. Map can go for Lotus Field and make life harder. But I think still not enough. Anything better to grab? Because I still end up with 4 lands in play. During MH3 preview, you try to convince your friend that K-Command had potential and he wouldn't believe me. Now, that's no longer my friend. Bro, if he's gonna float, I will explode. Really. Not floating, at least. Alright, chat. No i chuj, kurwa. Nie dobrał się z KPW. Scapeshift would go for Bounce Land T-West, Bounce Land, Mirrorpool, or Otawara. Then I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Play Mr. Beast. And I would have 2 Bounce Lands in my hand and Otawara in play. So I play 2 Bounce Lands and I need to luck sack, but most of my decks is lands. And then I just pick it up again, replay it. Maybe get Mirrorpool somewhere along that way and then make 2 or 3 huge Mr. Beasts, hopefully. Guess it's not that easy. I guess make 2 Mr. Beasts, haste them both. It's kind of the best I could do. Maybe a few more Mr. Beasts. And I think odds of that succeeding would be pretty high, but not 100%. Was there something they could have grabbed with map which would have stopped Scapeshift? I don't think so. Lotus Field stopped it the most. Oh. So overall, a pretty unlucky game. Mulligan to 5, and I was that one card short, and I couldn't turn to kill my opponent because I had to put back a Titan from my hand, and then I didn't draw a threat. And then I kind of misplayed the Shifting Woodland situation. I think if I hadn't misplayed the Shifting Woodland situation, I guess I could probably be in a... Well, I would just Boseiju everything forever. Yeah. The turn after. Likely. Or is that not the case? No, I wouldn't do that the turn after, but 2 turns after? Maybe that's too slow at that point. Because that would have been the Mirrorpool turn by then already. Anyways, 3-1 in the Prelim is good. Is there a list I would recommend for learning Titan? Well, just copy whatever I'm playing. The freshest canister list and just play it. Like the one I played today, that's fine.